With a winter chill gripping much of the nation, no such worries today here in the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Ooh, little booger nose. Golly. Oh. What's up, TK? Oh my God.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL.
Excuse me, Tobias. Move your head.
In Week 16. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
I know, boy. Big ass booger. Tobias, chill. Oh man. What up with it, man? What? Cause I turned it down cause your ass screaming. Tobias, move out the way, please, son. You keep putting your head right in the middle of the TV. I can't see nothing.
And they'll begin by running the option. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. That may be a sneak peek on this opening drive of what this young rookie can showcase, his legs.
And normally, as you start,
you don't want to fumble, Tobias. I told you.
Can he get the snap? Can he handle? Can he just execute? Instead, he doesn't waste any time on wrapping another dimension to his game, showing off those wheels and picking up some nice yardage.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
Yeah, my boy. Yeah, you gonna make it, my boy?
For a pickup of right around 5. Well, you know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but
I almost had to put my boy on the
team can be a dangerous team, right?
They're about to cough up that lung.
About that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
I'm on the green team.
And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy, either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
They go play action here on first down. Steps away. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 6. They go up the middle with Chubb. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? You look at this Jaguar defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And again, it's Chubb. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
Getting sleepy.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
You a real one for waiting on them to get over there. Appreciate that.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Gets around him. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flush to his right. This is caught. Touchdown, Browns. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So
No, they scored a touchdown,
right.
though.
Every rep, doesn't matter
Can
what
you
the game, what the
turn your
situation,
TV
what the
down
score,
if you ain't going to watch it?
valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Boy, sleepy.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. You look at this Browns defense. They've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football often means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing quickly, this is caught by Kirk. So the completion gets him just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
Now Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Makes no sense.
They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 23. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
Speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Go to sleep, dog.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Back to throw. Gaines. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
3rd and 5. Him in stride. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Taken down at the 47-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. Off-play action. Gaines sliding out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
The offense on 3rd down, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. Gaines. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. On 1st and 10, Gaines. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it'll be intercepted. And the Jags are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards that time. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he's got it all. but not before he's inside the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. Eluding the pressure right. That one tipped and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And it's second down. The Jaguars in trouble to start play. 6-8 on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Let's go. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the right hash, this from 45 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing with 7-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball away, what's the first thing the coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Let's go now.
They run again on first down. Chubb. 53 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now he'll try to run with this. And a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Handoff running left is ETN. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Lawrence. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Shoves him aside. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
Here's 2nd and 3. They run it again with Chubb. There's a nice move. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this 1st half.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2 minutes to play in this 1st half. 7-3 our score. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. And Chubb will try the middle here. And down right near the 25. Able to break through that initial contact. Got him some extra yardage. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. Gaines. That's going to be caught by Rivers. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 at the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Etienne up the middle. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
On second down, here's the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Take right open. Big 13 heavy. Let's get 2.
They'll run with Etienne. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now the offense will use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Etienne on the toss right. And he will get this in the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. It is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Got 10 seconds, my dude.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Off the play fake. Gaines. He's going to air one out. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. Pushing his way through. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
You over there distracted as hell.
What they wanted out of the locker room here is they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 92 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He had a really solid first half running the football and picking up where he left off here in the third quarter.
How about the yardage he's piling up right now? This feels like a full game, not just this series that we're watching right now. I know people are screaming, where are the adjustments from halftime on the defensive side of the ball? Sometimes they're just not there. Sometimes you just got to find a way to tackle someone.
Credit the tackle to Juan Thornhill.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now third down and 6 to go.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On third down, Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I think 6'8".
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, it moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
One more time with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Jaguars take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Good, man. You got 14 seconds. I'm going to decline the first one, but I'm going to accept the next one, though, big dog.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He had a man open, but he missed it. It's incomplete.
You definitely got to find out how he handles it. This one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it, show him what he's made of.
Same type of throw.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, Lawrence under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Gaines. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just set up for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Gets through, and now an opening. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one 28 yards on the ground. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Lawrence giving to Etienne here on the option. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 2nd down, a run with Etienne. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Lawrence going to keep it. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A gain of 3. It's now 4th down and less than a yard.
Going for it, here's Etienne. And he'll take this one in for a Giants touchdown. Travis Etienne, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. So they only needed a couple of feet there on 4th down, but they got more than that and then some as he takes this into the end zone.
And I love your description right there, right? 4th and short. They got that. No problem. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it. Finish it off in the end zone. Touchdown. Everyone goes away happy on that one.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
Damn,
From
TK,
deep
you
in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
You wasn't playing, dog. You killed that. I'm going to be happy.
25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
2nd and 10. Off play action. Gaines. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Trayvon Walker, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
Coverage would expect to see a tight game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the fourth quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
Now 2nd and 3. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 170 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Not a whole lot of room to maneuver there, and I think that's because everyone took care of their responsibilities, filled their gaps, held their place. No place for him to run.
Yeah, looked good. Everything got funneled to the nose tackle. They swallowed him up.
Hey, kill.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Tackle made that time by Dalvin Tomlinson.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the 1st down. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. This a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know. If you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Ready, set. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On first down, Gaines. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Again, he'll drop to throw. They set up the screen to choke. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Back to throw again. Flushed out right. That's to the pylon and incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns get a bit closer. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. He'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up,
They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's 3rd and 4 now. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Showtime! Let's make some noise! Hey, liar,
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And that is incomplete. Was that the incorrect read or just more an error on the throw by the quarterback?
I lean more towards the latter because it seemed like he was open there, just missed him on the throw.
And a tough one to miss because now you're dealing with a 4th down. Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a...
Who?
Daddy, my bubble go away.
Yep. Good.
I bet he's strong. I still don't know where my charger is for this laptop. I just find it. Do I have a laptop back here? Maybe I don't.
That's a laptop bag over there. On the side of the couch. Damn. It's about Titus.
The big ass hands. Stop hitting your brother. Okay, you know we don't be liking that stuff when it's time to wake up. Bye. Space, let him warm up.
5, yeah.
Number one. You ate all your food? No. I think you're getting out of here. Okay, baby. Thank you.
guess it'd be good. Okay, eating some of the meat, right?
Huh?
You eat some of the meat, right?
I guess you know how to chew.
You be chewing with them 4 teeth. You know what me and Yummy will let it go for Yummy. There is an M in there, so you're not wrong. Cause there is an M in there. Yummy. There is an M in Yummy. But the first letter of Yummy is a Y. No, 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 don't put that in this space. It smells great. Nope, it don't stink. It smells yummy.
You finna eat it.
Really is. It's late, so.
I know yesterday his sleep pattern was off. When I went over there last night, he had just woke up. He had took a nap at like 4.
You be taking that for food.
And then he didn't go back to sleep until midnight.
Yeah, he be taking them naps at 4 and 5. He always taking that at 4 or 5. He just go back to sleep by the time he ready to go to
Maybe he
sleep.
don't nap that long. Ew. Here, from 4 to 5.
Now that remember the time, he mostly napped until about 6.
Okay, go turn the phone.
Tobias. What?
wasteful of your band-aids now. We just bought them. Smith. Now I know she owe like $13,286 tomorrow. So, and I think she getting a whole retrieval from this body. Do you know I did all this rearrangement with my schedule this morning to talk to that lady for her to say, I'm not really in the mood to talk about numbers. I just want to pay the balance. Okay.
Good. Get the fuck out. That's
What's gonna piss me off is when she start receiving bills and she's gonna call with an attitude when we could have already resolved this or she could have already been aware of what to expect. But now she's gonna be sidebar because she ain't want to talk today. Are you? Are you really? But that shit pissed me off. And the fact that it was a black lady at that, like, I don't understand why we. I'm gonna say we, but like, I just gotta say we. Why do we treat each other like that? Like, if I was white, I don't think she would have responded to me like that.
probably worse.
Why?
If you don't like your own kind, you don't like nobody.
Edmonton and and so I know that I made her insurance. It's okay. Okay,
No, don't use no more.
yeah.
Tobias, no more. If I catch you get another one, I'm gonna tear your butt up.
This is a good idea. Okay. Then I exit out. Oh Lord, this really killing me. I don't know how to do my job. I just sat here and looked at my computer like this, licking my lip for like I don't know how long it was. Because I'm trying to remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Ugh, you need to eat. Oh, that's not a thing. I know for a fact she's doing 252.
Good boy. I had walked in there real quick to do something and came right back. And that boy was whipping his legs around off the edge of the couch to get down. I'm like, okay, you do know how to actually get down now. Yeah, I'm talking about you, boy. Yeah. You trying to prove me wrong? Stop trying to prove me wrong. Why you all up in my face, man? Why you all up in my face? Why you all up in my face? change your butt. Damn, what? Oh, you done picked up the desk. I'm sure, like. I need to get you a diaper. Need to get you a diaper, little baby. Need to get you a little diaper, little baby.